My name is Khalida Brohi and I'm from Balochistan, Pakistan. I run Sughar Foundation in Pakistan and also the Chai Spot in the United States with my husband. My superpower is I climb mountains in heels. The first time I knew that I'm going to do this work is when my cousin was murdered in the name of honor. I was going to be a doctor before this, but I was studying to be a doctor and everybody knew, and I really thought that, I would be healing people and it's so important. But one day, one of my favorite cousins goes missing and nobody talks about it. And I find out there's something called honor killings where because she fell in love, my uncle had to go murder her. And that's when I decided that I'm gonna do it, and I was only 16 when I started. I really believe to heal ourselves and the world, one of the main thing is forgiveness. When I was starting my work and when I was in between it, I was using my anger so much that it was filling everything that I was doing. It was filling the people who were on my team. It was filling the papers I was touching or the things I was writing. And anger wasn't representing who I am truly. I'm a person who loves. It took me many years and I learned to forgive. And the day I forgave my uncle, I remember it. The uncle who killed my cousin, the day I forgave him, I healed properly, and it allowed me to grow so much. And today, the impact that we've been able to create is because of that day, that forgiveness. And I learned that it's a selfish act. It allowed me to move forward, and that's what the world needs to do. I really believe that the only way we can go back and understand what the rights of women are under Islam is by reading the real meaning behind every word in the Holy Quran. Many times the messages that were sent were for the times when there was a specific event happening, but things changed eventually, and every time we look at the parts of the Holy Quran, they match our current times. All we need to do is to read it in a way that is not in its literal meaning, but the meaning behind it, and that is where we would find what Islam says about women's rights. The mistake that we make in our journey for women's rights is that we never take away tradition from religion. All we have to do is okay, this is what tradition is, this is what religion is. When we approach honor killings in that, we know that Holy Quran says to kill one person is to kill a whole generation, to kill a whole humankind. Now, how would God allow one person to be killed, like all these women to be killed, if Holy Quran says that with evidence? So we have to go back and find out when did that tradition become part of religion, and it's very easy. It was very recent when people started forgetting what they were reading in the holy books. When people started taking tradition, holding it so close because they knew that something out there, that the world was changing so quickly, technology was affecting their cultures, that they had to hold their traditions very close to their hearts. And that was the time they confused religion with tradition. And now they think anytime they're murdering their daughters, that they think God actually asked for them. This is required of them under Islam, and they're wrong. I come from villages where people are very interconnected. People see each other, even if there's no technology. Many of my uncles don't have electricity, but they know what's going on. Word goes to them. And people are very collaborative. And then I go to cities where there's electricity, internet, and everything, but people are still not collaborating. And it fascinates me, what is lacking? As an entrepreneur who's still in the tribal areas, whose family is back on the mountains, I take pride in the fact that I bring collaboration with me. And that's why if tradition can teach us one thing, that is how to use internet and all this technology to bring people closer and use our skills to do better things together. So that's what I've been actually working with the students here, and they're sending students with me as well to Pakistan to work and find ways to collaborate better.